my god! And we can't play! Oh, this is my dream. For real? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Number 10. I don't do shit.
That's me.
Are we smiling?
You gotta be down.
Can't shoot three when she's wide open. We want to contest, going to the rim, we want to contest, you don't want to bounce kind of jumps in there. They don't call those kinds of times.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about transitioning from being living with your parents to living on your own. In California, I lived with my parents. I'm so blessed. But I transferred here. It was a great decision, but I am like by myself. But it was different not having a family. Definitely not having my mom not cook for me every day. It's awkward. I have cat food now, so that's always nice. Definitely my teammates are getting me through. They're my second family away from home. They're the reason why I come to practice and play games the way I do. The reason why I'm motivated. And yeah, that's my college experience so far. Woo!
Transition for me would be, for basketball, would be like time commitment and the time management my freshman year. And what got me through it was coach giving us a schedule and my teammates.
Well, it was difficult because I moved from Arizona to Nebraska, and it was difficult because I had to learn how to do things on my own and transition to be independent. And I mostly have learned to do it by myself, but I've also had teammates and great friends to help me through.
Okay, so my hardest transition would have to be the going to class part. I sometimes just lay in bed and don't really want to go to bed or go to class, just because sometimes you know when days are like the professors are going to teach or whatever, so you don't want to go. So that's been my hardest transition, is just getting up and going to class. But academic coaches help us a lot because they keep us on top of our grades, and just teammates because no one wants to get in trouble and run. So that's how I transitioned to going to class.
My hardest transition, I would say, would probably just having confidence, like for school confidence, with my classes, regardless of how hard they are, and confidence with my position on the floor. And I don't know, when you have like other smart people around you, or when you have people that are also gifted at your position, it's just kind of hard. And just to get through it, I just say practice, like with school, just going over problems and talking to my professor. They give me a lot of my confidence back. And then with basketball, I just say I'm working on all of the coaches or my teammates giving me confidence.
Definitely have to be coming from California here, and my boyfriend had followed me to college, and we were together for over a year, and at the end of my freshman year we ended up breaking up, and so it was hard for me to transition into being single again, and then being on my own, and he was the one I relied on the most. And so I've worked through that by talking to my teammates and opening up more to people, and now I'm doing a lot better. Team single.
hardest transition would probably be having to walk to classes all the time and finding parking places where you don't get parking tickets. And I would say that classes are super hard, and it's hard to get up in the morning and go to class after you come back from a long road night or road trip. I've been getting through all my transitions by talking to my teammates, and I don't know, really studying hard when I have time to, and just spending every weekend.
I would say my hardest transition to college would be basically going from rain to wind. And the way I've gotten through this is from Jesus. Thank you.
Biggest transition from being a college athlete to a college coach, especially at my age where I am fresh out of college, is just not being able to play the game anymore. For some people that's really hard that's something that you've done your whole entire life and you've invested all your time and all your effort into this one sport, and then all of a sudden you're done. One of the hard parts for me, I guess, is transitioning from that student athlete to a coach and the role that you play as a coach. There's a fine line between, just being a teammate and palling around with all the girls and doing everything that they do, and then separating yourself and kind of finding your own identity outside of the team itself. And that was hard for me at first, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy being that mentor figure now and someone that the girls can come to when they need something.